Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here. Today, I'm looking at Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 3, Chapter 11, The Day of the Black Sun, Part 2, The Eclipse. And while it's not as good as Part 1, it's still a pretty solid episode. So, in a rather, kind of not shocking twist, it turns out that, the Fire Nation knew about the invasion ahead of time. As Sokka, Aang, and Toph find out when they eventually find an underground tunnel that leads them to not the Fire Lord, but Azula. And nice level season 2 continuity, she knew about the invasion since she dressed up as a Kyoshi warrior. So yeah, pretty solid. And honestly, the fight with her and the Dai Li against Toph and Aang, minus Sokka, because, he doesn't bend, is pretty great. Multiple earth bending, Azula not be able to use fire bending since the Eclipse is in motion. It's pretty solid animation. But the moment that made me hate her as a character is when the gang's about to leave and Azula pretty much baits Sokka into attacking her. Pretty much rubbing salt into the wound about Suki being locked up somewhere. Ooh, you nasty little bitch. I mean, damn. And considering her plan was all along was to stole them, it goes to show how much Azula is a great villain. Damn. And the evasion parts are still great. There's a few bit of comedy here and there, but in a rather sad twist, yeah, not only did the evasion was an absolute failure, Fire Nation once again won. And the sadness of not only did they lose the invasion, their way to escape was also destroyed. Everybody, minus the younger characters and Team Avatar, get captured. And it's really sad all around. The mechanic has to say goodbye to his son, Haru have to say goodbye to his dad, and Katara and Sokka especially have to say goodbye to their father. Oh, and two of Jet's friends had to separate. It's honestly really, really heartbreaking stuff. And even Aang realizing that he let them down again promises them that everything is going to be okay, that he's not going to let them down for the third freaking time. So hopefully, everything turns around. Really, really upsetting. Oh, and this is Zuko at one of his best moments. Realizing his own destiny, he goes up to his father, and let's just say the vocal performances of both Mark Hamill and Dante Basco is at full peak. Pretty much we get Zuko and Ozai at their best. Ozai being imperturbed, but when Zuko eventually stands his ground, the smugness eventually turns off. And honestly, Zuko, this is freaking great. Honestly, him choosing this moment to finally stand up to his father is perfect. And the sentence he says pretty much submits him as a villain turned hero. I'm going to join the Avatar. What a redemption. And when Ozai tries to attack him, Zuko pretty much extends the lightning bending arm back to him. A little trick Iroh taught him. I'm not gonna lie, not only is that sweet continuity, goes to show how much Zuko has grown. Oh, and when he goes to try and find his uncle, turns out Iroh broke himself out. Yeah. Kind of a weird day to choose until the Eclipse to escape, but I guess he relied on more of his strength and firebending. So yeah, the episode pretty much ends with Zuko flying away on a stolen Fire Nation balloon to go after Team Avatar. Probably make things really awkward if they bump into each other. So that's my review of Chapter 11, The Day of the Black Sun, Part 2, The Eclipse. A pretty great episode all around. Azula being at her best, Zuko and Ozai being at their best, and a really downer ending. Hopefully things get better. Tomorrow I'll be looking at Chapter 12, The Western Air Temple. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.